Today we are going to discuss about Ntds defragment. We also call it as Active Directory database defragmentation. The whatever you operations perform will happen on the database. The database name is Ntds.dit. So that database after a while will get increased. Database size will get increased. So you need to perform the defragment. So there are two ways that defragmentation will happen. So first one is automatic defragment, which we call as a online defragment. So that online defragment process will run periodically after every 12 hours and which runs with the Active Directory garbage collection process. So there is no manual intervention is needed, but the online defragment will not reduce the size of the database. Whereas offline defragment, we that process need manual intervention and will reduce the size by removing white spaces from the database. So there are two ways we can perform defragmentation. So first one is by rebooting the domain controller in DSRM mode, and second one is by stopping the Ntds service. So we are going to see both the way to perform the defragmentation. So first we will see what is the size of the Ntds.dit database on my environment. So I will open the Ntds.dit Ntds folder, and under this we could see Ntds.dit. So my Ntds.dit database is having 872 MB size. Okay, so over the time what I did, I performed multiple deletion operations of the AD objects, and after deletion of the AD objects the white spaces will remain as it is. So what we need to do, we will need to perform the defragment which will remove the white spaces of the deleted objects, and that database will be that those once the white spaces get removed, the database will shrink. Okay, we can't say shrink, it will just reduce the size of the database. Okay, so we could see here this at this moment my database size is 872 MB. Okay, so now we will just move to the operation. So basically, what kind of permission do you need to perform this kind of operation? So we should have domain admin permission. We should have domain admin rights to perform the defragmentation. Offline defragment. So post 2000 Windows Server 2008, this feature has been added. By stopping the Ntds service, we can defrag the database. But before 2008, we had to have restart the server in DSRM mode, and post that we were able to defrag the database. But now here we have domain controller promoted on Windows Server 2016, where we can perform the defragmentation by stopping the service. So we should have domain admin rights. Second, we need to perform some commands like ntds-util to start the Ntds utility to perform the database maintenance. Okay, and before that we need to stop the Ntds service. Then Ntds utility, we need to perform activate Ntds database command, then files, then compact to, where you want to compact the entity, you want to defrag the Ntds database. Okay, and before compacting, we will execute the integrity, so it which will check, which will perform the integrity on the database. So what if there are any corruptions or anything, so integrity will take care of it. Okay, and we can use the info command as well to check the size of the database, Ntds.dit database. Okay, we are going to use these commands while performing the defragment operation. So let's begin. I will just move it to the right, and then I will open the command prompt with run as admin, cmd run as admin. Oh, okay, then we will cd/cls. So we will stop the services.msc. We can use the command as well to stop the service. This is the service which we need to stop. Okay, Active Directory domain service. We can use net stop ntds. This command will also stop the service. Okay, this will show what all the dependent services will get stopped. Yes, KDC service, internet intersite messaging service, DNS service, and DFS replication service. So all these dependent services will get stopped. So once these all the services stops, it will show you the message like this: was stopped successfully, was stopped successfully. Okay, post stopping these services, we will execute ntds-util. So once we executed ntds-util, the command will show us ntds utility has executed. Then we need to use uh, activate instance ntds. The command is activate instance Ntds. So this command will activate the database. So once the database is activated, you need to execute files, so which will entered into the file maintenance. And here you can execute the info command, which will show you the ntds.dit database size, so which is showing now 872. Okay, so now what we will do, we will perform the integrity. We just need to enter integrity command, so which will start the database integrity. So once the integrity finishes, we will perform the defragment of the database. So integrity is about to finish. Once this has finished, we will start with defragment. Meanwhile, we will create the new folder called Ntds defrag. If you want, you can create this folder on different directories as well. So yes, the integrity has successfully completed. Integrity check successful. So now what we will do, we will create the another folder. You can use any other drives as well. I'm going to create Ntds defrag folder for compacting the database. So I'm closing this and going to execute the compact ntds defrag. This command will execute the defragment. So defragment has started. Let it finish. Once it finishes, we will perform the next action. So now you are able to see that defragmentation has successfully completed. Okay, so you will be able to see we had created the folder called ntds defrag. So under this, you will be able to see the Ntds.dit file, and size will be 805 MB, whereas the original Ntds.dit file is having 872. So what we are going to do here, we are going to replace the original Ntds.dit file with the compacted one. So we will copy and overwrite the, or we could say we can replace the existing Ntds.dit with, we will replace the compacted one with the original. So replace the files in the destination. So now the new Ntds, the compacted one Ntds.dit file is replaced with the original one, and post that we can delete the log files. So we need to quit first from the file maintenance window, and after this you can execute the command delete log file. So you will be see here all the logs file have been deleted, and post this you can net start ntds, you can start your ntds service. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.